It was Samuel Dewey Byrd versus Byron Nelson for the PGA Championship. Nelson was a proud possessor of an outstanding record in the history of golf. He had plowed under offers in one major tournament after another to become top money winner, winning 8 tournaments in a row. Sammy Byrd, a real money player, was only slightly the underdog and a great favorite of the gallery. He had a big job cut out for him, but displayed no sign of nervousness on this day of days in the world of golf. Byrd drives first to start the play in the morning round. Nelson then steps up to the tee. Both drives are straight down the middle, and the players and spectators are off for the first hole. Here the gallery streams down the 4th fairway. Nelson had won the first hole, and Byrd took the second with a par 3. Byron dropped a 9-footer into the cup to go 1 up again on the 3rd. On the 4th hole, Nelson used a number 4 wood to get his ball just short of the green. Byrd's shot was a few yards off the green to the left. Byrd chips up close. On his approach, Nelson is 2 feet short of the cup. Byrd misses. Nelson sinks his 2-footer. On the 5th, a 145-yard par 3, Nelson's ball lands at the edge of a trap. Byrd is nicely on the green. Nelson spanks a chip shot 3 feet from the cup. Byrd barely misses his putt. Nelson sinks his, and the hole is halved. Nelson is still 1 up. As the players approach the 9th hole, it is still a tense match. On the 9th, Nelson's second shot left him 30 feet to the right. Nelson chips on to the green. He sinks his putt, a 12-footer. Byrd's second shot was inside 12 feet. But he fails to take advantage of an opportunity to pick up a hole by missing the putt for a birdie. Nelson won number 11 with a birdie to go 1 up. On the 15th, 3-par hole, both players were nicely on with their irons, with Nelson outside. The wind is strong enough to be troublesome, and Byron takes a recount. He misses the 12-footer by inches. Byrd cans a 7-footer, and the match is even up at the end of 15 holes. Byrd kisses the pellet, something he does every time he sinks a putt. On the beautifully designed 325-yard par 4 16th hole, Nelson dropped another long putt for a birdie 3. Byrd's second shot was 7 feet past the pin. A downhill lie. Here is a critical moment. for Nelson is 1 under par on this hole. Byrd has to sink his to have it. He carefully studies the green velvet carpet and taps the ball in. The match is still even. Taking a 4 on the long 455-yard par 5 17th hole, Byrd went 1 up for the first time, and the crowd realized that here was truly a great match. The 18th hole of the morning round provided the greatest thrill of the day. Nelson pushed his second shot well to the right among the spectators. The crowd stopped the ball. Officials come over to make a ruling. Nelson is now under pressure. He chips up onto the green. The ball rolls 5 feet beyond. Byrd's second shot, meanwhile, had landed to the left of the green against a barrier stake. Officials rule this a man-made hazard, and the stake is removed. Sammy Byrd takes his time. Spectators are tense. Byrd lines up the shot carefully and chips. The ball travels 75 feet straight and true for the cup and drops for a birdie 3. Sammy Byrd has overcome Nelson's 1-hole lead, and Byron Nelson is 2 down. The huge crowd increases as word of the play gets around. At the start of the afternoon round, Byrd is confident. Nelson is quiet and unruffled. The boys have the first 2 holes of the final round with pars. On the 3rd hole, Nelson misses his putt by inches. Byrd sinks his short one to go 3 up, and the excitement mounts. The underdog is out in front by what appears to be an insurmountable lead. The favorite is 3 holes behind. But Nelson is unperturbed. Methodically, he goes to work to cut down Byrd's lead. He birdied the 4th to make it 2 down. On the 5th, both are on with Nelson outside. He putts up close. Byrd misses a close one. As the crowd breaks, Nelson taps the short one in, and the hole is halved. The crowd swells as news is broadcast that Byrd is leading Nelson. Thousands walk and run around the course. Others wait patiently at the grandstand back of the 9th and 18th holes. Nelson pressed on to win the 7th and 8th holes as Sammy's putter went sour. As they came up to the 9th, the match was even up. On the 9th hole, Nelson again pushed his second shot wild to the right, and it came down in the crowd, stopping 5 yards off the green. Byrd's second shot is on the green 7 feet to the right of the pin. Nelson pitches 10 feet past the cup. He then sinks the putt. Byrd takes plenty of time to study his shot. He misses by a foot and the hole is halved. After 27 holes of play, the match is even up. Nelson went one up on the 11th. On the 12th hole, Nelson misses a birdie by only 4. Byrd was 8 feet over coming out of the trap. He is cautious now. His big lead has evaporated and the pressure is beginning to tell. He looks the whole deal over carefully. But fails to sink the putt, and Nelson is 2 up. On the 13th hole, Nelson picked up another with his hot putter to go 3 up. The crowd's the 14th green, sensing the match will soon be over. Byrd's second shot was over the green, and his pitchback was 10 feet too long. He misses the putt. Nelson finds the 35-mile-per-hour wind too strong. He addresses the ball and delights the duffers by using the putter to guide the pellet in. On the 15th hole, Nelson's tee shot is to the left. It hits the crowd lining the green and drops 5 feet off the carpet. Nelson chips 2 feet from home. Byrd's tee shot was on 15 feet to the right of the pin. He putts up close but fails to drop, leaving Nelson almost a gimme for a half. Nelson sinks the 2-footer and the match is over. Byron Nelson is the PGA champion for 1945, winning 4 up and 3 to go from Sammy Byrd.